It's not just about the Optimus Gen 3 anymore. With a 60% smoother movement and a complete redesign featuring 22 flexible joints, this version of Optimus brings some serious upgrades. One of the most exciting changes is the addition of precise touch sensors on each fingertip, allowing the robot to interact delicately and efficiently with its environment. But the big question is, why did Tesla decide to release large numbers of Optimus Gen 3 robots to the market in 2026? That's what we'll be diving into in today's episode of NextGen Theories. Before we get started, please take a moment to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. It would mean a lot and really motivate us to keep bringing you more exciting tech content. So, why is Elon Musk so confident that Optimus can start hitting the market next year? Well, as he said, they've been able to complete basic factory tasks. And I mean basic tasks in the lab. According to Musk, they expect to have Optimus in limited production in Tesla's factories by the end of this year, performing useful tasks on the job. He's been quite vocal about the plan to incorporate robots into Tesla's factories, and honestly, it's an exciting step forward. Tesla is currently testing and refining the Optimus robot at their Gigafactories, which is a critical part of the process for improving its capabilities, especially when it comes to dexterity. While Tesla hasn't shared how many prototypes are out there, it's likely that hundreds of Optimus units have already been deployed since the We Robot event. These units are put through a wide range of tasks, from transporting heavy parts to assembling small components with tools, and even inspecting product quality. One of the most impressive features is Optimus's ability to transport up to 190 pounds and handle detailed tasks with high precision, all while using handheld tools. So far, Optimus has performed really well and promises to reduce workplace accidents, automate repetitive or dangerous tasks, and improve overall product quality. Elon Musk has said that Optimus is already capable of moving like a human and performing basic tasks, but there's still work to be done, particularly when it comes to environmental perception and handling more complex operations. Before Optimus can be fully released to the market, these improvements will be necessary to ensure the robot can handle a wider variety of tasks. Despite that, the potential benefits of Optimus in Tesla's factories are huge and could bring significant advancements to their operations. The Optimus Gen 3 has been carefully planned and rigorously tested to ensure top-notch quality before its launch and sales next year. But even in the short term, Tesla stands to gain a lot from this new robot, especially when it comes to boosting productivity. Optimus can work around the clock, 24/7, without needing breaks, which would significantly increase manufacturing efficiency. And when it comes to cost savings, Optimus can also help Tesla reduce labor costs. For example, Tesla has already announced plans to cut 10% of its workforce at Gigafactory Texas, Gigafactory New York, and Gigafactory Berlin, amounting to nearly 23,000 workers. This is expected to save the company about $1 billion annually. In the future, Optimus could help Tesla achieve even greater savings. In addition to these benefits, Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, has revealed that the Optimus Gen 3 is a highly advanced humanoid robot designed to take over repetitive tasks previously done by humans. This is something a lot of people have been waiting for. The new prototype shows a lot of improvements over earlier, less effective versions of the robot, providing a level of reliability that was previously lacking, something that even drew skepticism when a dancer disguised as a robot was first unveiled at the Aid Vision event a few years ago. The humanoid robot market is heating up, with other major players like Figure AI, Boston Dynamics, and Unrai already making strides in advancing humanoid technology. These companies have been pushing the limits of what robots can do, and Tesla is no exception. One of the biggest questions surrounding Optimus is how Tesla plans to reduce its price to under $20,000 by 2026. Elon Musk has said that Optimus will be priced at less than half the cost of a car, making it accessible and effective for a wide range of uses. Musk has even stated that Tesla could bring the price below that of the company's cars, which typically start at around $40,000. So, why would purchasing a Tesla Optimus Gen 3 be a worthwhile investment? Let's look at the flexibility of the Gen 2 model first. With its advanced sensors and AI, Optimus is capable of handling a wide variety of tasks. From assisting assembly line workers to helping in surgeries, or even functioning as a companion at home, the robot is adaptable and incredibly versatile. The new Gen 3 model takes things even further, offering even more potential and value as a long-term investment. Despite the affordability of this robot, the promise of the Optimus Gen 3 being priced under $20,000 is a game changer, as Elon Musk has suggested. Tesla's advanced robot is shaping up to be a game changer, with the potential to serve both businesses and households. The price point is revolutionary, not only because of the robot's capabilities, but also because it makes this technology more affordable. This could open the door for many users to access cutting-edge robotics. With its range of features, Tesla's robot is a smart investment, whether for homes, businesses, or large factories. It's versatile enough to perform a variety of tasks, like folding clothes, handling large volumes of laundry, or even saving money by taking on income-generating roles such as deliveries or manufacturing. The cost savings from using Tesla's robot are significant, with potential savings of up to $83,000 per year. Businesses can expect a return on investment in just 3.7 years. One of the robot's biggest advantages is its ability to work 7,000 hours annually, providing a labor advantage over human workers. Over a 10-year period, businesses could save around $25,100, allowing them to redirect resources to more strategic initiatives and drive innovation. This would ultimately lead to higher overall productivity and efficiency. Solid-state batteries. Solid-state batteries have been the subject of much hype, and now companies are racing to develop them in order to meet the urgent needs of the electric vehicle (EV) industry. Compared to traditional lithium-ion batteries, solid-state batteries offer 60% more energy density and are 50% lighter, making them a revolutionary advancement for EVs, especially for Tesla, where both weight and performance are critical factors. This could help Tesla maintain its leadership in the market. How will these batteries hit the mass market? As mentioned, solid-state batteries are lighter and have higher energy density. Lithium-ion batteries typically have an energy density of around 250 watt-hours per kilogram, while solid-state batteries can reach nearly 400 watt-hours per kilogram. This means they can store more energy for the same weight, which is crucial for electric vehicles like those from Tesla. This improvement in energy density will likely enhance the performance of models like the Tesla Model Y, where weight and power are important considerations. The compact size of solid-state batteries also helps reduce weight and improve drag efficiency, which can cut costs. Although there's no concrete data on how far a vehicle with a solid-state battery could travel on a single charge, it's expected that a Tesla Model Y with this new battery could go further than the current 300 to 330 miles per charge that it gets with its traditional battery. This increase in range could make a significant impact on the electric vehicle market. Charging speed of solid-state batteries. One of the main reasons many people are hesitant to switch to electric vehicles is the inconvenience of long charging times. While refueling a gas-powered car takes just minutes, charging an EV can be a much longer process. However, solid-state batteries could change this by significantly speeding up charging times. Tesla vehicles equipped with solid-state batteries might be able to fully charge in just 30 minutes when using Tesla's upgraded fast charging stations, which have been developed over the years. Current EV batteries, such as those with graphite anodes, face limitations when charged rapidly. This can cause permanent damage to the battery, reducing its lifespan and forcing drivers to choose between fast charging and preserving battery life. Solid-state batteries, on the other hand, use solid electrolytes that have high ionic conductivity, which accelerates the movement of lithium ions and speeds up charging. These batteries could reach 80% charge in just 15 minutes, with far less impact on the battery's longevity compared to traditional lithium-ion batteries. There are two common types of electrolytes used in solid-state batteries: sulfide and oxide. Sulfide electrolytes are particularly known for their excellent ionic conductivity, which makes them ideal for fast charging, as ions can move through them more easily than through other types of electrolytes. Oxide electrolytes versus sulfide electrolytes. On the other hand, oxide electrolytes can handle higher voltages, allowing more ions to move through the electrolyte layer. This enables the battery to work more efficiently at these higher voltages. Some studies even suggest that solid-state batteries can be charged up to 5 times more than traditional lithium-ion batteries over their lifetime. This not only extends the lifespan of the battery, but also improves its stability and long-term performance. Researchers at Harvard University have developed a solid-state battery capable of at least 6,000 charge cycles, with the ability to fully recharge in just 10 minutes. Their research also introduces a new way to manufacture solid-state batteries with a lithium metal anode, offering fresh insights into the materials that could make this technology a game changer. How safe are solid-state batteries? While solid-state batteries are still in the development phase and not yet widely available, their solid electrolytes offer better safety compared to traditional liquid electrolytes, which are prone to leaks. Solid-state batteries don't use these liquid electrolytes, making them inherently safer. However, several factors still influence their safety. For example, solid-state batteries have a higher melting point, which reduces the risk of fires under high temperatures, though they are not completely fireproof. One study found that in the case of external heating faults, solid-state batteries produce less heat than regular lithium-ion batteries, but more than pure solid-state ones, due to a small amount of liquid electrolyte still present. In short-circuit scenarios, the heat generated depends on the battery's capacity. Since solid-state batteries have a higher energy density, they may generate more heat. For example, conventional lithium-ion batteries can reach temperatures of 1,100 to 1,200 degrees Celsius in a thermal runaway, whereas in some cases, solid-state batteries could rise to nearly 1,800 degrees Celsius. Though solid-state batteries are still evolving, they are generally considered safer in many respects. Still, no battery system is entirely risk-free, so thermal management and fire-resistant materials will always be necessary to prevent fires from spreading beyond the battery pack. How is solid-state battery production progressing? Unlike lithium-ion batteries, which have been mass-produced for decades, solid-state batteries are still in the early stages of commercialization. Most solid-state battery production is currently non-standardized, making it more expensive to produce and integrate into electric vehicles. Estimates suggest that solid-state batteries could cost 3 to 4 times more than traditional lithium-ion batteries. While this sounds like bad news, prices are expected to drop as automakers begin adopting solid-state production methods. Panasonic, one of Tesla's main battery suppliers, is planning to introduce solid-state batteries for small drones and robots by 2029. Tatsuo Oawa, Panasonic's chief technology officer, has also indicated that the technology will eventually be used for automotive purposes, which holds significant promise for Tesla's electric vehicles. Panasonic is also expanding its battery production capacity with a third battery factory in the US, aiming for 200 gigawatt-hours of capacity by 2030, up from the current 50 gigawatt-hours. A major challenge in scaling up solid-state battery production is building the supply chain. Solid-state batteries require high-quality materials in large quantities, and even small amounts of contamination can render the battery ineffective. This suggests that it will take time to establish a solid-state battery industry on a large scale. Moreover, the broader battery market is growing rapidly, meaning solid-state batteries are entering a highly competitive field, where all battery technologies, including lithium-ion, are evolving quickly. Environmental impact and the future of solid-state batteries. Despite these challenges, solid-state batteries offer a safer and more environmentally friendly alternative to lithium-ion batteries. They could reduce the carbon footprint of electric vehicle batteries by up to 39% compared to lithium-ion, which would be a huge win for the environment. Tesla, which has long been a leader in clean energy, is likely keeping a close eye on this technology. Solid-state batteries could help Tesla address some of the issues they've faced over the past decade, strengthening their position in the clean energy sector and contributing to global environmental efforts. However, for this technology to become a viable, widespread option, the barriers of production, cost, safety, and performance must be addressed. If these challenges can be overcome, solid-state batteries could revolutionize the clean energy industry and make a significant impact on combating climate change. What do you think? What's your opinion on the potential of solid-state batteries for the EV market in the future? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to NextGen Theories so you never miss any exciting updates. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay notified. We truly value your feedback, and thanks for watching. Stay safe and have fun.